Before coming, I thought, because I delayed to come and give the testimony, I thought God or Prophet TB Joshua were angry with me. So I keep on praying, Lord, forgive me. I should have gone ever since to give my testimony before my daddy come to spend time with you. Please forgive me. So one morning, I was sitting in my car. I dozed off to sleep. I saw our mommy EVELYN Joshua, and Prophet TB Joshua came to me. When they came, Prophet TB Joshua introduced her to me. Son, your mommy, your son.
During the Synagogue Church of All Nations SCOAN Sunday live service, a man known as Mr. Success Johnson shared his tremendous testimony with the congregation. He said originally he is from Liberia, but presently he is a US citizen. He first visited the Synagogue Church of All Nations SCOAN, Lagos, Nigeria, 2015, seeking God's hand over his condition. He emphasized that the poverty was so severe that he needs to borrow and beg in order to feed. He continued, it all started back in 2014 when I imported 5 containers of soda from America to my country, Liberia. Unknown to him that it was illegal as an individual to import soda into the country. Thus, all the 5 containers were seized by the custom. This was the beginning of his nightmare. He said he has not known poverty because he was blessed from a very young age. But things turned around drastically for the worst. His condition became so severe that he had to beg and borrow in order to eat. He had to beg from his gate men. They were 5 in number, and it got to a point they all fed up of his begging attitude. It was that bad, but one fateful day a friend introduced him to the Emmanuel TV. He revealed to the congregation that he hated Senior Prophet TB Joshua too much and did not want to set his eye on him. But due to his friend's advice, he started watching Emmanuel TV. He saw outstanding miracles and testimonies, deliverance and healing. Then he said to himself, there must be something special about this man. From there, he made up his mind to visit SCOAN to seek God's hand over his condition. He borrowed money and he made it to SCOAN, Lagos. He was prayed upon by Senior Prophet TB Joshua. He headed back to the US, and at that time, he was a green card holder, and he is authorized not to stay out of the United States of America for more than 6 months. But if you do otherwise, then deportation will be your lot. Entering the United States after he has been away for 1 year 6 months, he received his first big miracle. The immigration officer, after a long talk, let him in. Next was to apply for his US citizenship. The attending judge still pinpoints the same problem, emphasizing that he has been away from the state for 1 year 6 months. Thus, his application cannot be processed. But after a while, she said, congratulations, you are now a US citizen. This was another big miracle. But his testimony did not end there. The mercy of God keeps on unfolding in his life. He then applied for a job as a truck driver because this is his profession in the United States. He got a job and God blessed him in such a way that he was paid $2,500 a week. In the flow of God's mercy and blessings, he purchased his first truck. But before then, just as the man of God said, you are blessed to bless others. You should look around you to see how you can be of help to someone. He then decided to open a microfinance in his country of origin, Liberia, where people can loan money to cater for themselves or establish a business of their own. As the blessings continued to flow, he went forward to buy his first truck, 145,000 US dollars. After some time, he then purchased the second, $165,000, and to the third, 86,000 US dollars. He explained that all these trucks he gave it out to workers. Then finally he decided to purchase the one that he would drive, and this one cost him a lump sum of 306,000 US dollars. Then, as he kept on watching Emmanuel TV, he watched Senior Prophet TB Joshua advising the world to go into active agriculture because hunger is coming. He took this as a business idea. On his part, he took the business advice of the man of God because Senior Prophet TB Joshua said they should go back to the soil. He bought a vast piece of land in Liberia and cultivated 1,500 orange trees for orange juice production in Liberia. As the blessing continued to flow, God told him to open a poultry farm. Thus, he purchased a vast land of 110 hectares for the poultry farm, and he intended to sell his product in the Liberia, Sierra Leone, Guinea, and Ivory Coast markets. Still under the overflow mercy, grace, and blessings of God. With so much joy, he assures the congregation that the God of Senior Prophet TB Joshua is still alive. He never said goodbye. He said presently they are on a 10 million United States dollars project where they will cultivate cocoa on a 1,500 acres of land, and the project is ongoing. In conclusion, he said, I'm here to say thank you to God. For who am I that God is mindful of? A sinner like me. He then made a shocking revelation to the congregation. I had delayed this my testimony for too long. Thus I thought the God of Senior Prophet TB Joshua is angry with me. Thus he kept on praying and asking for God's forgiveness. To him he should have come before the man of God passed on to glory. Then one fateful morning, in his truck as he dozed off to sleep, he had a vision. He saw Mama EVELYN Joshua and Senior Prophet TB Joshua. Senior Prophet TB Joshua then walked up to him and introduced Mama EVELYN Joshua to him. He said, Son, your mommy, and turned to Mama EVELYN Joshua and said, Mommy, your son. He got up from this vision. He was overjoyed, knowing that the Lord is not angry with him. He said the blessings are too much, that he could not even come with all the paperwork. For presently there's also a project of 19 million US dollars. For they are constructing a meat processing industry in Liberia. And this project also is currently ongoing. For his blessings overflow. Better is not good enough. The best is yet to come. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button as a way to support the channel. We are grateful for all your efforts.